Hello students, welcome to this session of paper analysis. As you already know that JEE Mains 2025 phase 1 has already started, and there have already been 3 days of examination, 22nd, 23rd and 24th. Okay, so we were getting innumerable phone calls from the students wherein they wanted this paper analysis, and it is our duty to do the analysis in a proper format. Okay, that's why we did not bring in any short analysis. This is rather a long analysis that we have done. Of course, as you already know, this is all these papers are memory based papers because the official papers are yet to come out. Okay, but since we had several students over there, so out of them we could actually get them recapitulate on the problem. Say for example, this is JEE Mains 22nd of January shift 1 paper. Okay, so what are the major takeaways? Okay, so this is from mathematics. As we have already told you several times in our classes that vector and 3D geometry comprises of one of the most important portion, because it is not only important because of its sheer importance, but those sitting at NTA, the paper setters, they really love it. Here also you can see that there were reportedly, as the students reported, there were 3 problems on vector and 3D geometry. From vector, we have also made it mandatory from our part to provide you with not only the chapter but also the topic. Say for example, projection of vector. It is an important portion, as you already know. Actually can be done with scalar product of vectors. Similarly, projection of vector, and in 3D geometry, distance between 2 straight lines. Problems were from distance between 2 straight lines. Again, there were several problems from coordinate geometry. As they told, there were a total of 3 to 4 problems of coordinate geometry. But they made it sure that they did not only stop only at coordinate geometry, rather they extended it to finding the area between 2 curves. Okay, so that was coordinate geometry. Again, from functions, they have relied upon functional equations. It's very important. So they have provided few functional equations, and by solving them, they needed to find the function with, of course, after integration, all the parameters were provided by which the specific function could be found out. And from functional equations, they have also gone to area bounded by curves. So 2 problems of functional equations were there, which make it more important. Okay. Next comes conic section. It's one of the important topics because it's a vast one, though the tangent and normal section presently is not there in JEE Main syllabus. So as they reported that it was a shifted hyperbola which was given. Shifted hyperbola means the center was not at origin, but the axes were parallel to the coordinate axis. So it was asked to find the latest rectum. Okay. Next, complex geometry se bhi question tha, and complex geometry involving circles. As you already know, mod of z minus z1 is equal to a constant that represents a circle in complex geometry. Wahi se question aaya tha, and also problems on finding the amplitude or argument of a complex number. Next comes binomial theorem, and in binomial theorem, though they did not mention anything on binomial coefficients in their syllabus, but problems were there from properties of binomial coefficients. That is, NCR is equal to n by r into n minus 1 CR minus 1. Properties like those, as you already know that there are several more properties of binomial coefficients. So we say problems from binomial theorem. Okay. Next, number of relations. Relations में से भी problems था, and types of number of relations from types of relation, जो भी different types of relations थे उसी में से problems थे. Coming on to the LOD, that is level of difficulty, as they told, it was from easy to moderate because it was as per the PYQ standards, that means 2024-2023 standards, but they found the calculations to be really long one. Okay, so that was shift 1, first day, that means 22nd of January. Moving forward in mathematics, in the evening shift, that means in shift 2, sequence, series and progression. How can we forget sequence, series and progression? It has been one of the most hot topics for JEE Mains. तो उसी में से questions थे from sum of an AP. Okay. Next, number 2 comes permutation and combination, जिसमें linear permutation. As they told that there were problems like few boys and few girls are made to sit on a row, and in how many ways they were asking. So linear permutation problems were there, and maximum minimum of functions were asked from involving Leibniz rule. Okay, so 0 to x ftdt was given, wherein you have to find out fx, and after that you need to find the maxima and minima. Again, maximum minimum values of trigonometric expression, we have seen in near past that trigonometry was not given that much importance, but trigonometric functions is again regaining importance because they are asking problems from here. Again, like previous paper only, types of relation में से number of relation का questions वो लोग पूछे थे. Okay, and probability, conditional probability, जिसमें probability of event A with respect to event B, that is being also asked for. Okay, and trigonometric equation, again यहाँ पे trigonometry, here also there is a trigonometric equation, and they asked for particular solutions. Particular solutions, that means general solution is if nahi, they were giving a certain domain, and within the domain they were asking that how many solutions are possible. Vector में से question था, that is again on dot product. Till now nothing on cross product. Okay. Next comes again functions में से question थे, number of many one function. Number of many one function. उस पे next again from vector we are coming to 3D geometry. कोई एक straight line है, perpendicular distance of a point from a straight line they were asking. Okay. Next, determinants. In last paper also we saw कि determinants से क्या question था? It was system of linear equation में how many solutions will be there. That means whether it's a consistent system or it will be an inconsistent system. They have asked problems, and from matrices, adjoint of a matrix, their favorite again, because they keep on asking question and still they are doing on properties of adjoint matrices and trace of a matrix. That means उसका leading diagonal element का जो summation होगा, that is nothing but trace of a matrix, उससे भी question था. Again, maintaining the pattern, complex geometry से question था, that was again on circle. Okay. Binomial theorem, again sum of series involving properties of binomial coefficients. So they are trying to maintain the status quo because shift 1 में जो भी questions थे almost similar concept के ऊपर problems देने के लिए ये लोग try कर रहे थे. Area bounded between two given parabolas they asked. Again indefinite integration का question था. As you can see, I have also marked on based on which property, fx plus f dash x dx multiplied by e to the power x. That means that is nothing but this is from integration by parts they have asked. Indefinite integration का question last 2 to 3 years में थोड़ा कम आ रहा था, but इसमें they made it sure that they give problems from indefinite integration. They told that the difficulty level was moderate. So that was in a nutshell, I would say 22nd January analysis. Okay. Proceeding, this is the second day, 23rd. This is the shift 2 paper that we have got. And from as the students reported, vector and 3D geometry से again distance between straight lines का questions था, permutation and combination का again linear arrangement का question था, and in matrices product of matrices. Determinant, again whenever they think about determinant, in most of the cases they give problem from system of linear equation, which we have repeatedly told in our classes as well. Okay. And probability, say classical definition, that means they were asking for a probability of a certain event, that is Na by Ns, okay, that is classical definition से problem था. And definite integral, now they are coming into definite integral, which has been always their favorite area. उसमें properties से question था. I can remember that it was a problem on King's property, they told me. Coming on to indefinite integral, again integration by parts. Again indefinite integral is coming from integration by parts. Differential equation का problem था, that was homogeneous differential equation where just you need to take y equal to vx and proceed. Conic section, again problems in last papers we have seen that in conic section problems were from hyperbola, but यहाँ पे questions आया था from finding the chord of an ellipse, length of chord of an ellipse. So as the students reported, the equation of the ellipse was given, उसी में था कोई एक chord और chord का mid point दिया हुआ था. They asked what is the length of chord of the ellipse. As you already know, we teach these problems several times in classes कि कैसे इस क्वेश्चन को जल्दी किया जाए. इनफैक्ट सिलेबस में से ये डायरेक्टली मेंशन्ड नहीं था इन केस ऑफ जेईई मेंस, ओके. एंड t इक्वल टू s1 का इक्वेशन यूज करके हम लोग कर रहे थे, ओके. Next, coming on to this sequence and series, you can see that term of an AP and sum of an AP. In sequence and series, AP is their again most favorite. That's why they are resorting to term and sum of an AP. Rectangular Cartesian coordinate system, that means straight line का पहला वाला जो भी पोर्शन है उसका locus and section formula वो लोग में से क्वेश्चन दिए थे. टर्म ऑफ बाइनोमियल एक्सपेंशन, अगेन जेनरल टर्म का जो भी है NCR into a to the power n minus r b to the power r, बेस्ड ऑन दैट स्पेसिफिक कोई टर्म था उसका कोई रेशियो, उसके बना हुआ एक क्वेश्चन. लिमिट कंटिन्यूटी एंड डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी में लिमिट्स पोर्शन से वो लोग क्वेश्चन दिए थे. दैट वाज अगेन फ्रॉम इनडिटरमिनेट फॉर्म, যেখানে 1 to the power infinity ফর্ম থেকে প্রবলেম দেওয়া হয়েছিল. Area bounded by exponential functions. So, students have specifically told not only between functions কিন্তু exponential function এর মধ্যে bounded area ওরা কোশ্চেনে দিয়েছিল. Question number 14, as they told, again on complex geometry. Complex number में से maximum number of times they are giving from complex geometry involving a straight line, as you already know, straight line का equation and a circle. Difficulty level they told moderate, but few of the students told me, sir, calculation অনেক lengthy ছিল. As we already say যে বারবার করে ক্লাসে শেষ অবধি ক্যালকুলেশন করে কমপ্লিট করতে হবে. যতই মনে হোক যে এই অবধি করলে অঙ্কটা হয়েই যাবে, না, you need to complete it and satisfy yourself, yes, you have done it correctly. Okay, that is the procedure. Again, so that was the second day, 23rd. Next we go for 24th. Okay, 24th, this is shift 1. Again limits problems. Indeterminate form का था 0 by 0, that means एल हॉस्पिटल और लॉपिता रूल यूज करके वो लोग किए हैं. एंड probability का एक क्वेश्चन था, but not only probability, here they are giving problems from multiple concepts because they actually gave involving infinite geometric series. Infinite geometric series में से उसके साथ probability दोनों को क्लब करके ये लोग प्रॉब्लम्स दिए थे. Coming on to binomial theorem, coefficient of specific terms of an AP, they were asking. Okay. Next, matrix से आशी, आबार से matrix से properties of adjoint matrix से property थे के question आशे. Sequence, series and progression, sum of miscellaneous sequence. Till now আমরা দেখছিলাম যে শুধু AP বা GP থেকে question আসছিল, but now they have given problem from VN method. Those who have done classes in Pathfinder or who have taken support from us, they must be knowing what is VN method আর কিভাবে আমরা সেটাকে শর্টকাটে করতে পারি, জাস্ট প্রবলেম দেখে অ্যানসার করে দেওয়া যায়. দ্যাট ইজ বাই অল্টারনেটিভ টু VN মেথড টেকনিক. ওকে, সো সেখান থেকে সাম অফ মিসলেনিয়াস সিকোয়েন্সের প্রবলেম এসেছিল. Again, coming back to functions, again functional equation a question involving evaluation of function by Leibniz rule. Leibniz rule এর সাথে দুটোকে ক্লাব করে দিচ্ছে. Functions, again inverse trigonometric function involving properties. আমার এখনো মনে আছে প্রবলেমটা স্টুডেন্ট বলেছিল cosec inverse থেকে sec inverse এর মধ্যে রিলেশন দিয়ে প্রবলেম ছিল. Again vectors, সলভিং ভেক্টর ইকুয়েশন, দুটো ভেক্টরের ইকুয়েশন, সেখান থেকে ভেক্টর কি করে বার করতে হবে। আর আমি এটা বলে দিচ্ছি বিকজ আই টোল্ড হিম that it can be done by vector triple product. As you already must be knowing, triple product is not currently in JEE Main syllabus, specifically কিছু mention করা নেই, but we teach our students how to do it by scalar triple product and vector triple product. Again, determinants means system of linear equation. Though determinants আরো প্রচুর জিনিস রয়েছে, but for NTA determinant means system of linear equation. यहीं से ज्यादा questions बार-बार पूछा जाता है, as you can see in PYQs as well. And coming on to quadratic equation, there was a problem which involved quartic equation. Quartic equation means जिसमें डिग्री होगा fourth degree equation, and from fourth degree you need to bring it reduce it to quadratic equation and then solve it. Again, area वाला क्वेश्चन बहुत इन लोगों का चाहिए है. Bounded by parabola and straight line. Parabola and straight line का question which is bounded area finding that can be quite tedious at times, but আমরা একটা ডাইরেক্ট ফর্মুলা দু তিনটে দিয়ে দিই so that সেই শর্টকাট ইউজ করে the students can do it within just 1 or 2 minutes. And permutation and combination, number of numbers type, that was also a number of number type problem that was coming. You can remember that it was linear arrangement, and here it is number of numbers type. Okay, बहुत सारा students इस shift में हम लोग का एग्जाम देने गया था, that's why we could get so much input that they also told कि definite integral by trigonometric substitution, or as we say in case of a reduction formula, integral of tan to the power nx dx etc. type of problem came. Functional equation, फिर से functional equation, and they could say that this was a type which was done in class. In fact, this is a quite an important type because ये बार-बार आ चुका है. It used to come in पुराना IIT JEE, তারপরে JEE Advanced and JEE Mains, West Bengal Joint Entrance Examination में बार-बार एसेছে যেখানে fx plus f of a minus x equal to a certain constant type का जो प्रॉब्लम आता है, बिल्कुल वही चीज आया हुआ है फिर से भी. Differential equation में again we have seen homogeneous differential equation. This time it came from linear differential equation. Again, straight line in rectangular Cartesian coordinate system में से प्रॉब्लम आया हुआ था, that is finding three straight line का equation था और उसमें से कोई एक area and involving some other conditions as well. Conic section का प्रॉब्लम आया था ellipse में से, that also on alternate definition of ellipse, that is sp plus s dash p equal to constant, which is nothing but something that you already use in physics as well. Okay, and statistics for the first time. Statistics is a question I have first time. By saying first time I mean that phase 1 JEE Main में variance of distinct observation था, कुछ observation दिया हुआ था और उसमें से बोला हुआ था that there is a certain wrong observation, and instead of the wrong observation if you put the correct data, then what will be the variance? That was what they asked for. Difficulty level, they told that moderate to hard है, and hard is not only because of the concepts but also because of lengthy calculations. Okay, calculation बच्चों को रुला देते हैं कभी-कभी. That's why I always tell them कि calculation चाहे जितना भी boring लगे उसको करो. अपना calculator boards के लिए तुम लोग को allowed है, that's fine, but don't use calculator in our JEE Main classes. Never do it. That is going to ruin your calculation skills. Last day 24th January 25 shift 2 का question. আবার সিকোয়েন্স সিরিজ অন প্রোগ্রেশন, ইনফাইনাইট এজি সিরিজ ওরা শুধু এপি আর জিপি সিলেবাসে মেনশন করেছে, বাট আই টিচ মাই স্টুডেন্টস, উই টিচ আওয়ার স্টুডেন্টস অ্যারিথমেটিক ও জিওমেট্রিক প্রোগ্রেশন, তার সিরিজ এবং সাম অফ এপি, তার থেকে একটা নয় দুটো কোশ্চেন এসেছিল. Going back to binomial theorem, again coefficient of specific terms, তার মানে binomial theorem থেকে general term and binomial coefficient, এই দুটোরই শুধু প্রবলেমস বেশি করে আসছে. Coming on to conic section, equation of chord of an ellipse with given midpoint, again the same thing. Matrices with probability of non-invertible matrices, again matrix এর সাথে probability punch করে একটা কোশ্চেন দেওয়ার একটা জিনিস হয়েছিল যেখানে it was a non certain elements were provided and they asked what is the probability of finding a non-invertible matrix. মানে স্টুডেন্টকে জানতে হবে যে how to find invertible matrices আর total number of cases থেকে invertible একটা subtract করে দিয়ে you can find the total number of non-invertible matrix and thereafter probability. So again mixed concept problem. Determinants মানে system of linear equation, even যারা maths এর করে না তারাও এখন বুঝে গেছে যে JEE Mains এ determinants মানে linear system of equation থেকে প্রবলেম সব থেকে বেশি আসে and matrix again row and column operations এর উপর বেস করে problems. Area again bounded by exponential function. Continuity and differentiability for the first time in JEE Main 2025 problem এসেছিল of a piecewise defined function. Piecewise defined function আমরা ক্লাসে ডিসকাস করে তোমরা জানো fx equal to within this domain it is finding a certain value, within the next domain it is finding another value. Those are called piecewise defined functions. Coming on to this, permutation and combination selection involving cases যেখানে case wise আমরা করি, as you know selection মানে combination মানে permutation এর problem নয়. Okay, differentiation for the first time again differentiation থেকে খুব বেশি কোশ্চেন আসে না. The students told me that finally তেমন কিছু করতে হয়নি, differentiation করারও দরকার পড়েনি. Even few of the students thought that it's a problem on differential equation, but differentiation the problem ছিল and selection and just x equal to pi by 4 যদি আমি খুব ভুল না করি স্টুডেন্টরা আমাকে বলেছিল পুট করলেই জিনিসটা ডাইরেক্টলি চলে আসছিল. few of them were very happy যে বেশি ক্যালকুলেশন করতে হয়নি. Okay, next coming on to this thing, theory of equation. Theory of equations থেকে number of solutions involving quadratic and modulus function মানে যেগুলো আমরা গ্রাফ দিয়ে করাই, একটা certain quadratic function and a certain modulus function, how many number of solutions will be there. Even যারা শুধু আমাদের ক্লাস 11th এখন পড়ছে they can very well relate to these problems. Coming on to differential equation, linear differential equation, mostly linear differential equation in বেশি problems আসে, followed by homogeneous functions. For the first time types of mapping involving exponential function মানে 1 1 and 1 2. Conic section again hyperbola, two hyperbolas were given, one is a horizontal one and another is a vertical one, and out of them they asked eccentricity of a certain hyperbola. যেরকম আমাদের মকেও প্রচুর প্রবলেমস আমরা এর মধ্যে পেয়েছি. Saying about mock, this is a certain slide which I thought that I must show my students. কিরকম আমাদের JEE Mains this is a problem. You can see that we gave in mock test to JEE Mains 2025 which was done, আমি যদি খুব ভুল না করি এটা হচ্ছিল 27th of December থেকে 29th of December. ঠিক আছে, this was a certain question number 60. You can see that the values of a and b for which the system of equations, this is a linear system of equation. আমরা বারবার করে বলেছি determinants থেকে প্রবলেম মানে এখান থেকে প্রবলেম পড়ার প্রবাবিলিটিটা খুব বেশি. And correct to you were because you can see that JEE Mains 23/1/25 তার মানে 23 জানুয়ারি নেতাজির জন্ম বার্ষিকীতে you can see that the system of equations একদম একই ভাবে এলো যে it has got no solution. হুবহু কপি. Yes, you can say that এখানে 2 আছে and এখানে 1. That's why we are saying that this is exactly similar. Okay, one who have done this problem in our mock will surely be able to do this problem because you can see this is even easier. এখানে তো a আর b দুটো সলভ করতে হচ্ছে, here you just need to solve only lambda, right? So this was one of the problems and this is the second one. Believe me এরকম অনেকগুলো রয়েছে. We are already jotting it down. We are actually waiting for the total number of papers কারণ আরো তো 3 দিনের এক্সাম বাকি আছে. that comprises of 3 into 2 6 more mathematics papers. সেখান থেকে আরো প্রচুর কোশ্চেন আসবে. but you can see যে দুটো স্ট্রেট লাইন, of course straight line in 3D because you can see x y z, তার মধ্যে shortest distance হচ্ছে 13 unit. This was a problem which came in our second mock test again. সেখান থেকে you are finding the value of lambda, of course তার summation করে, and shortest distance between two straight lines, almost similar problem. আর এটার মধ্যে just shortest distance টা বার করতে হবে, এখানেও তাই shortest distance বার করে you need to find the value of lambda. So it's again একদম similar problem. That's why for those of you who have missed our first mock test sessions, আমাদের সেকেন্ড আরেকটা মক টেস্ট সেশন যেটা শুরু হচ্ছে which is for our JEE Mains 2025 phase 2, তাতেও আমরা we are giving a series of mock tests. You can talk to our people at Pathfinder office and they will be giving you the details. Maths এর 5টা পেপার, again 1 2 3 4 5 is already done. Next is 6 7 8 9 10. Similarly for physics and chemistry as well. So তোমাদের মধ্যে যারা যারা এখনো বিশ্বাস করছো যে JEE Mains phase 2 তে আমার একটা দুর্দান্ত পারফরম্যান্স আসবেই, অফকোর্স পাথফাইন্ডার তোমাদের সাথে আছে। আর যেগুলো এছাড়া অন্য যে কোনো রকমের সমস্যায় অফকোর্স তোমরা জানো আমরা সবসময় তোমাদের পাশে থাকি। তোমরা যারা যারা আমাদের পেজ ফলো করো তারা সেটা আরো ভালো করে জানো। কামিং ব্যাক টু দিস, আমাকে এখনো প্রচুর স্টুডেন্টস ফোন করছে দ্যাট হোয়াট শুড বি দ্য সাজেশন আফটার সিইং দোজ পেপারস। আমার একটাই যেটা কথা বলার সেটা হচ্ছে ফলো দ্য প্যাটার্ন অফ প্রবলেমস, বিকজ PYQ থেকে যে প্যাটার্নটা চলছে অলমোস্ট সিমিলার প্রবলেমস ইজ what we are getting here, because JEE Mains 2023, 2024 and 2025 যে প্যাটার্নটা আসছে সেটা দেখতে থাকো। আর ইম্পর্টেন্ট টপিকস অ্যাজ পার PYQ আমাদের যারা ইন্টারনাল স্টুডেন্টস তাদেরকে তো আমরা অলরেডি বলেই দিই ক্লাসে যে দিস আর দ্য ইম্পর্টেন্ট টপিকস। অফকোর্স মকে যারা আসে তাদের জন্য সেটা বলা থাকে। And apart from that, calculation mistake খুব বেশি হয়ে যায়, because JEE Mains not only test the concept, they also test the calculation. সেই জন্য বারবার করে বলা যে মাইন্ড ইউর ক্যালকুলেশন, কারণ এত কিছু করে যদি নেগেটিভ মার্কস আসে we know how it actually feels. We wish you a very good luck for the next 3 days as well as for your phase 2 JEE Mains. For any problem, as always, Pathfinder is with you. Do not hesitate even a minute to give us a call. Okay, so that was it. We hope that you have enjoyed this session and it was really beneficial to all of you. Thank you.